it's this little piece of wood that has like 4 wheels, and it seems so simple, but when you get on it, it just, I don't know, it just takes you to another place, you know? And it's, if you have any like anxiety issues or stress, or you're going through any type of problem, it seems to just kind of make it go away. It was so new in the 80s for us, for where we were in South Carolina, that there was no older skaters at that time that I knew of, because I hadn't really gotten into the culture of skateboarding. I'm just a 12-year-old kid that's got a skateboard and he's just riding it. I didn't even know anything else about like ramps and skate parks and any of that. I didn't really even know about tricks. I was just, this is gonna get me from here to there, and I enjoyed the ride getting there. But later on, once, you know, I got in, found a skateboard magazine, and I figured out the ollie. I would say that was the first one, and that was awesome. I saw a little racism. You'll always see it in sports, and maybe heard some things like that from kids or at school, but not too much. But once I was lucky, I got into the skateboard community, and then that was kind of the first thing that kind of like, we were already considered outsiders. So when we were together, there was no need for us to fight amongst each other or say anything, because it felt like the whole world was against us anyway. So that kind of brought us together, and then kind of being in that little subculture, kind of, maybe it put me in a box, but it kind of kept me away from all the other hate and things like that. The community didn't judge you. It was kind of like, oh, you're into this, I'm into this, that's fine, that's cool, we have this common bond. And it was skateboarding. And it brought us together, and it helped us to kind of understand each other a little bit better. We were very accepting of each other. And one thing I've realized, that coming all the way to the Middle East, not knowing anybody, but having that skateboard, just going to the park instantly. Now I have a community again, and I also have a sense of belonging to something, and feel safe. Saturday Warehouse is no longer around anymore, the actual Saturday Warehouse. There was a park that opened, not gonna name any names, but they were abusing the skateboard community. Now, if they had just had fair rates, taking care of the kids, look out for us, and not say, hey, look, here's this skateboarding thing, we're gonna take advantage of it, then none of this would even be here. I would have been comfortable just supporting someone doing the right thing. But being that I saw that, and that they weren't doing maintenance at the park, and they had high prices, that actually made me decide to open up a skate park. Because I was school teaching at the time. I had started a skate camp with my school. If you were gonna come to Saturday, I felt that as far as kids, there was gonna be no bullying. We were gonna be a family. We were all gonna get together. And then that's it, we're not gonna have any drama. There's kids, and they're on this wall, like Ben Lockie, Will Gaskins. These were kids I met when they were like 10, 12 years old. Now they're probably about 28. And they were just little kids that would come to the park and buy gummy bears and skate. And they became friends. You know, now I've met their wives, and I've stayed at their house and met their kids. It is part of my identity, as far as like, when people see me, they're like, oh, that's John D, that's Saturday. Yeah, it's something I've created out of a passion and love, and something that I feel is a catalyst that I can help kids also have that same passion and love that I have for skateboarding. Some people ask, like, how could you dissolve a 20-year business and come and start all over? And the way I look at it is I have a chance to do something good and help the kids out here. The hardest challenge is just being away from family and friends. You know, I've had friends that I created with skateboarding and friends outside of skateboarding. I've had these friendships about 20, 30 years. To leave them, you know, especially going on this side of your age, yeah, that's been about the most difficult part of it. This is a skate shop, whereas my business in the States was a 15,000 square foot indoor skate park, you know, and the popularity and the notoriety that came with that was amazing. But I can't look backwards. You know, I'm looking forward. And every day a kid comes in and their skateboard's broken and they don't have the slightest idea how to fix it, and I can change that, and I see a smile on their face that now that they can skate. Yeah, that makes it all worthwhile. I put Saturday specifically in the neighborhood and not in a mall or other places because I wanted to be in the community. So when I go get something to eat, I go down the street to the local restaurant. If I get my hair cut, I go over here. So I support all the small businesses and the community around me. It didn't look like this when it first started. And I think one of the reasons why it's been able to grow is because I instill trust into my community. The kids know when they come in that it's not about making a buck off of them. It's about supporting them and helping them with their skateboarding.
It sound right, boy.
Every time someone comes in, that's a potential friend. You know, that's someone that I can go out and skateboard with. One of the hardships of being here and doing skateboarding here is it's very transient. So people come and go a lot. So the idea that in the States, I started skating with you in 2010, is 2022 coming on that. We're still skating 11 to 12 years later. I am building relationships. Sometimes there's a little language barrier, culture barrier a little bit. But yeah, still building friendships. They feel like kids feel that they can come by and, you know, talk to me about their studies or maybe something going on in life. The same way with adults. I've had grown people come and vent sometimes, you know, and I think that in itself makes me feel that because it's not just a skate shop. It's not just here to sell stuff. It is part of the community, but I would like to see the community to grow together more as a whole with all the different nationalities to be able to come together. I think that would be awesome. Building all the little skate parks throughout Abu Dhabi, I think that's amazing, you know. So I think Abu Dhabi's doing well. Next step in my career, keep skateboarding, you know. That's about it. Skateboard as long as I can. Keep just trying to do positive things for kids. Treat skateboarding right and it'll treat you right. Just have fun. My name is Jonathan Dixon. I'm African American. I think that's what they call it these days. And we'll say I'm a skateboarder.